my babies, hello my honeys, hello my M-Kom gals. This is an alien terror attack in Umazi, South Africa.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike one.
What map even is this?
Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Right, so we are decidedly in the mid-game now. We have a full set of mid-game weapons, well, apart from TB Raiders, who's just going to hold on to that laser rifle for the rest of his life. It's fine, we can give it to him. We have 5 others. We're pushing into mechs. Obviously, we're pushing so far into mechs that we've even got a Guardian. What an utter luxury! And we've now seen all but the most late-game species of aliens that the Grand Lord Ethereals in charge of the invasion, they're going to throw at us. So we've seen now the sectoid commanders. All that's left is, you know, some advanced mutants, some advanced sidekicks, some advanced other things. And you never know, they might be thrown at us at this mission, which is an alien terror attack. Sorry, I'm sounding really off. I'm not on my game yet. I need to get on my game and kill some aliens and save up to, hopefully, 18 people. It's blatantly not going to happen. Hoping for about 14, 15, so we need to move fast. Where's Denny? Denny is the utility man on this mission. Forward first. Oh, hello. I was going to say I'm going to use a battle scanner. And I definitely am now. Because the 2 of those Seekers went invisible. We can assume they're around this area. And to be honest, to be perfectly honest, actually, no, TB Raiders does not have heat warheads. Gob has heat mines. So if Gob puts a mine, say, right there, I reckon that'll kill all the Seekers if we set it off somehow. And how we can set it off, Azagul has a flamethrower. I should have moved Gob up and put him into one for all first. I was just too busy concentrating on what I was doing. So that mine is there. Azagul to come to about here. The flamethrower doesn't affect your enemies, your mechanical enemies. The flamethrower does sure as hell affect mines. Only 2 of them. Okie dokes. So, Devlin Caster cannot make it to cover and fire. In fact, most people can. It's just Denny is a special snowflake. Oh, I do wonder what we're going to do then. Because Garev needs to be on Overwatch, TB Raiders needs to be on Overwatch, Bros needs to not die. This is just such a major misplay very early on. He's not going to hit him. I mean, Denny can really threaten this guy into not doing much, or he can throw a battle scanner. Nero can obviously run and gun, but can't get anywhere near close enough to run and gun. This is a bad start. This is a very, very poor start. It could have been so much better if I had actually used one for all. We'd have 2 cover positions to fire an Overwatch from. But as it is, for example, this Fin Man could just move up and wreck all our guys. Bros is going to come all the way back out of his sight, because Bros, look at that, only 6 health. He can get one shot by anything, including this Seeker. So Bros is just going to come back all the way into the corner. He might not have a shot on the Fin Man, but I don't really care at this point. He just needs to be so far out of the way. So this is terrible. What a terrible start. I mean, to be fair, it's a start that I've messed up. But once I've made... It's a slight error, but now I'm going to get wrecked for it. Completely and utterly wrecked. There's still a Seeker out there. The Seeker could one-shot Bros. It's not going to one-shot anyone else. Move Nero up to here with run and gun. He's not going to be able to shoot anything, but he can Overwatch from up there, from in cover. That's better. In fact, what I'm going to do is move our guys right over to here. The only thing they're probably going to get shot at now is the Seeker. So the Seeker's going to be around here. Hopefully, when it uncloaks, these guys will be able to catch it on Overwatch. The Thin Man will only be able to see Denny unless he moves. What I'm inclined to do is just grenade. It will do a little bit of damage, but it might encourage it not to come forward.
Headed there now.
Hopefully this car doesn't explode instantaneously. Ooh, 5 damage, that's not bad damage for a thin man in cover. So, I mean, this could be really, really bad. This could be horrific. Thin man, fall back, or at least shoot this guy here. Door to the left. We don't want to engage more pods in this situation. There's a cyber disc out there. Oh, no way. Oh, it's going to take all the Overwatch as well. What on earth is going on this map? That is one giant seeker as well. So just shoot and suppress Denny. That's fine. That is absolutely fine with me. Denny's a big man for the big day. He knows his squad is in trouble. He's going to help out any which way he can. Right, so Gob is going to start actually providing some goddamn cover. Bro should be able to one-shot this guy. It's just my inexperience of using mechs, I think. So that should kill both the Seekers. It might kill the Thin Man as well. It's just... how do we activate the mine? A grenade from Denny, I think.
Watch your step.
Or a rocket, you never know. Right, bros, it'd be helpful if you... oh, look at that man, reefed in shadow apart from his strangely vibrant hair. 13 damage without a crit. You know, I wonder whether it's worth moving up to shoot with Azagul, or whether I should just one for all and provide some decent cover for our guys who are actually quite good at shooting. Nero can move up all the way to here. I think we might as well at this point, even if it activates up here, which it hasn't. So good odds, poor odds. How far can Denny throw a grenade while suppressed? Far enough. Will that activate the Thin Man? Does he have covering fire? Is that Executioner? He has Shredder, he has lightning reflexes, but he does not have covering fire. Does throwing a grenade activate suppression? Do we need to suppress this guy back first? I mean, we could do that.
Moving out.
We could do that very well indeed. Not worth taking risks, not with Shredder ammo at this point. To suppress this guy, that'll cancel his suppression. Well, I thought it would. Do I misunderstand the rules of suppression? Or is this Thin Man just ignoring it anyway? Right, regardless, we have to grenade. Less for the damage it will do itself, and more for the big boom it takes out everything. Now we can finally set about getting our guys up here.
I'm on it, Commander.
As it is, there's still no place for bros to move up to. So bros is just going to sit in this corner. No cover whatsoever. That one Seeker's still probably better, isn't it? Right, it's up there. It can kill civilians. Hello. That was one hell of an Overwatch shot if that was Azagul. And it must have been. Oh, Christ. This isn't a good mission for us, I'll be honest. It's a very... oh my god. It's a very, very poor mission. We've already lost one civilian so far as well. Right, obviously this pod is active. I don't think either of these two pods did activate, but once we lay down a proxy mine that explodes on these guys, it's all hell is going to break loose. Of course we haven't autopsied cyber discs, why would we? Right, we don't want to activate this Overwatch, you know. Let us just concentrate on this disc first and foremost. I'd like it if it didn't activate these other two pods from hell. but it's not something I think we can count on at this point. Now we've only got 2 rockets there. Denny, I reckon, yes, let's just go with it. Let's just go with this. We can start moving in Azagul next turn to set off mines in the future. Next pod coming in. That's 3 damage from the grenade, 16 from the mine. Or maybe it's not active. Maybe it's still not active. Right, we need to do 1 point of damage. Who's up for it? The big DC for the big day in the big game. Right, we need Gaurav, obviously, round here somewhere. Hello. Well, well, well. Is that a Seeker? No, I think that's just fire. I thought that was a Seeker there. That would have just been... that would have just been... the icing on top of a terrible cake. I really want to say shit cake, but I thought, nah, let's not swear. And I thought, no, I'm done enough with this mission already that we could just swear all we fucking want. You know, I had a pretty terrible day yesterday at work, and thought, you know, get up early, play some M-Kom, it'll cheer you up. M-Kom's your favourite thing, and it gives me a mission like this. Don't get me wrong, I'm enjoying it. I'm just struggling for what to say. How do we want to finish this off? TB Raiders, I desperately want next turn to shred the next disc. Devlin Caster. Can probably double tap both of them. Azagul can start providing some actual cover, but you know what, let's do that. Azagul into cover.
Holding cover position.
We'll just have some kind of jagged great wall of mechs across the street. That gives Gaurav a shot. Gaurav needs to overwatch instead for these guys about to patrol into us. Nero, it might be worth pulling back to here because he's not going to have good odds on that drone, only a coin flip. And if he moves back to here, he's in concealment from this other pod. And they'll have to move into our overwatch to actually activate on us. So that leaves Devlin Caster and Bros. So the most important thing, kill the cyber disc. Hopefully this explosion won't take out the next pod. I mean, if a proxy mine explosion didn't take out the next pod. Right, there we go. Right, let's see if DC can take out the last drone. It means he loses double tap for next time. But what this allows us to do is steady Bros, who's going to do just as much, if not more damage, with the long rifle. So what I'm going to do is move Bros just slightly over here. We desperately need to keep Overwatch on as many people as possible as well. Because if this Seeker that was all the way up here comes back and goes for Bros, they could one-shot Bros. I don't think it would, but it might. Right, I think we can't afford to Overwatch TB Raiders when we need his rocket next turn. Right, both these pods look like we're patrolling into us, and here we go. I'll take that. I'll take that for starters. Right, right, so that pod is active, and that's not great, but Gaurav, if he could, like... This is why you take your big guys on the big missions. That is one hell of a shot. That is an amazing shot. The sector commander is going to be dead next turn, and that is amazing. I think I put a drop of mine right here, activate it with a shredder rocket, and we are laughing. We are golden. And that is all down to Gaurav Overwatch. Right, we cannot afford to move these guys now. So there. Just plop one down right in the middle.
Confirmed mine placement.
Now we could have a bit of a problem here. TB Raiders is kind of fully within cover. Now you can shoot a rocket between them and it'll be fine. So hopefully the shred will apply to all of them first, then the proxy mine damage. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. We don't even need Bros to finish that one off. What we can do... Oh, it's amazing. A desperate situation, the guys are really pulling through here. Let's just make sure it dies in a single shot. I don't want to waste a single shot if we can help it. Still only one civilian has died, which is just about miraculous. Denny can move up and finish those guys. I would rather Nero did it, if possible. What does Nero have? Nero has rapid fire, doesn't he? Yeah, let's just say shit. We've said shit before. I assume at some point I will say shit again. But it seems like those two are very much... I don't really like saying clutch as a British person. But they were two very clutch turns. Excuse me? You could, please, can you be running for the Sky Ranger? Oh, there's another one there as well. Right, Denny is now out of grenades. After all that time I was saying, oh, Denny, he never runs out of grenades. He has now run out of grenades.
That's affirmative.
Asgul can come up and finish off one of these guys, because we can now move around into some decent cover. Well, I say decent cover, it's worse cover, but it is still actual cover, which I will take any day. How is that not a flank? Am I being completely stupid? No, that should be a flank. He should be able to step off. XCOM! Right, DC can flank as well.
On the move.
And he can get actual flank, so can... It'd be nice if Gareth could take out the one at the back.
He's down.
Because now it's very easy. So we just relax. Take it easy. Do 14 damage to sectoids. Asgul needs training as well. And he desperately doesn't want to receive it. The outsider was the important one, and that's why we've got DC here to mop up. Right, so now we've got Denny left, and that was deliberate. So I haven't heard any other pods. It might just be that single Seeker, who is still a massive danger to us. It was up here. Now, obviously, it would have gone through this door. We can actually, it looks like we can get a battle scanner through that door, which might be the best solution. That's one hell of a throwing arm there you've got, Denny. You've had your wrists in training. There we go.
Sweeping.
So for as desperate as this mission seemed... Oh, we got it. It's right there. That's not good. Oh, come on. How can you stealth? We just unveiled you. No, don't go kill more. Right, we really aren't hearing anything else. Not out of ammo yet. Brilliant. Hopefully Devlin Cast can just move up, and it's on the floor. Is that... Yes! We have this well in hand.
Headed there.
Asgul could do with some training up. And he does finally take the opportunity. Is that the last one?
Everything by the
Whoa! Ho 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 ho! Oh, 18 aliens, and they were all pretty good ones. There were 2 pods of Seekers at the start. We had a horrific start. Civilians saved 17 out of 18. I am... Well, I'm not actually that chuffed to bits. We got extremely lucky. I'm not that chuffed when it's based on luck rather than skill.
I can't say I've ever seen an operation go that smoothly.
It was ridiculously smooth, and we got 2 Master Sergeants out of it. Thunder, Devlin, Caster, and Crash Gob up to MSGT. And Shield Asgul up to... Oh yeah, Opportunist, of course. When you're building Overwatch, always Opportunist. So what does Gob get here? Excuse me while I choke myself on absolutely nothing. Absorption Fields is essentially the #1 perk for reducing damage, but as you've seen in all of Gob's missions so far, we aim to keep Gob right at the back. Vital point targeting, I'm not sure what it applies to when it comes to Gob. I don't think it really applies at all. Because as you can see, it's with sidearms and primary guns, so Gob never shoots the primary gun. Grenadier is the basic perk for the Engineer. It's what allows you 2 grenades per slot. It allows you to throw grenades further. I'm not sure if that applies to the Proxy Mine Launcher. It certainly doesn't allow more Proxy Mine charges, but it might allow Proxy Mines to be launched further. So effectively, this is what I'm going for on this difficulty level. On a higher difficulty, I would probably go for absorption fields, especially because it gives 4 will and Gob has quite low will. But here, Grenadier. Thunder Devlin Caster. I'm not sure what I'd go for with Devlin Caster. I do like resilience. And it gives the will as well, and that will help on a Psychic Gunner. Sentinel isn't that great unless you've built for it. Because gunners do get Overwatch perks. You've got Covering Fire, and that's really it. You can give gunners a weapon that gives them advanced fire control, which is effectively opposite to Overwatch. So Mayhem would give Devlin Caster Mayhem Suppression. It would give a source of guaranteed damage, and it is +2 damage on every shot from an LMG weapon. It's some kind of, and there was some kind of thing that changed how much damage it does based on your tech level and whatever. I'm thinking just go with Mayhem, just because of how useful it is. Because you're not going to go Sentinel. Resilience is very good, but on this difficulty level, probably not necessary on your gunners. And let's see how much the panic is raised over Africa. Not at all. So after this recent run of missions, I'm really hoping we don't get one in the next few days. And when I say that, I don't mean that in the usual way of, oh, I hope I don't get a mission, and there's a mission instantly, and it's all very funny, it's all very slapstick. But I suppose you could do, you get 3 snipers, 2 scouts with the battle scanners, and just use squad sight and just snipe from afar, and I don't think that would actually work in Long War, to be honest. But anyway, we've got a whole bunch of stuff coming in, with nothing really to do other than scan on at the moment. I'm looking to save money. I can't remember what it's for. Oh, there we go. Brilliant. Everyone coming back, including Nugget and Viking, our interceptor pilots. We've got new requests. We've got old requests. We've got an interceptor arriving in Europa. Raven 14. I do apologise. This is shoddy, isn't it? Otherwise known as Rascal Tompkins. Tompkins is a very British name. He'll probably stay there. We've got laser cannons coming up. We do have coming up alien power systems. Now this is a gateway. This is the gateway tech to all these harder techs, as we'll see in a second. Well, first of all, what it unlocks in itself is a few kinda cool things. 2 that we'll definitely be making use of. This is the Elerium generator. It's essentially just your usual power generator, but it supplies so much more power than the fission generator. It supplies more than the geothermal generator. So the next power thing we'll be building will be an Elerium generator. Alien nucleonics, it's like alien metallurgy, except it just gives you more Elerium. It's very expensive. UFO tracking is as it sounds, it just gives us more time to shoot down UFOs. Improved arc thrower does exactly what it says on the tin, just improves your chances like a slight bit. It's like I think the biggest chance you can get with improved arc thrower is 57. So, you know, what are we gonna go for next? I'd like to complete these autopsies, but as you can see, having unlocked alien power systems now, we can go straight for pulse lasers with our Thin Man research credit. We'd only get there and it'd only take 8 days to get there. We can jump straight to plasma weapons if we take just over 2.5 weeks to get there. But look at the requirements for the resources. It's all this plus 3 alien carbines that you can only get from captures. So I'm inclined to just slow our research down a bit. Maybe do these autopsies. Let's go.
We've yet to recover one of these in functional condition from the field. The men seem to enjoy using them for target practice. At the present time, we know that the cyber disc, as they've been calling it, is heavily armed, but it shows no clear pattern of behavior on the battlefield.
I don't know, it kind of flies towards us and shoots us. I think that's a clear pattern of behavior. I know that doesn't exactly distinguish it from any other flying aliens, but you know. Interceptors in Asia, floaters to Germany, sure. Let's just send all our stuff to mad German scientists. What could go wrong, eh, Dr. Ernst? Nearly said Dr. Valen there, that would have just broken all immersion. So Raven 15 is here, and it's Trigger Delgado in Asia. So we have our interceptor fleet in Asia coming along nicely. Just giving a quick once over. It's mainly our repair bay at the moment, but already we are ready for satellites to go up over Asia, and they will be going. They will be going up over
New
Asia
engineers arrived this morning, Commander.
in probably not 12
Always
days, probably
glad
at the
to have
end
more help down here.
of October. Wake me up when October ends. Wake Mr. up and tell him to go back to sleep, back in the tube. What was that putting on Mistra? It would have probably been mind free. So Gene Mod, Shamed is about to get out of the lab. We're about to get all our satellites back as well.
Prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
And let's just scan on for the Cyberdisk autopsy. This is a very long time without a mission. I'm enjoying it. So here we go. Not only does this give us these 3 unlocks here, it also allows us to look at Cyberdisk perks if we have troops with a vital point targeting like Gaurav, like our Overwatch infantry. Extra 2 damage per shot against them, and that is great. So I don't really know what this is. A Shiv turret that's Sentinel Overwatch on Shivs. We might get one of these for Potato, you never know. Sentinel drone. Shivs can self-repair, we might get that in the end for Potato. And this is a Gene mod. This is probably the best Gene mod for skin. Or is it? We'll have a quick look. So this is just DR +1, and that is pretty great, to be honest. Seeker's next.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
So basically, Dr. Ince, what you're saying, Seekers are weird as heck. We've started swearing in this episode already. Weird as fuck.
You're gonna want to take a
Oh
look at this,
no.
Commander. Incoming transmission from the Council.
I was so pleased that we did so well for the Terror mission. I was like, hey, maybe we'll get an easy mission next. And then the Council just go, hey up, Commander, what's going on? Because the Council are from Northern England. Not any particular place in Northern England, just, you know, a generic Northern England accent. And that accent collapsed faster than I started it. So, bomb disposal. On an interchange on, this is going to be the motorway, the highway, the freeway. Bomb disposal.
Excellent. We look forward to seeing your
Bomb
progress.
disposal. These can be really hard. You need to move fast. Well, look at who's right at the top of the list for moving fast. So we've still got quite a bit of fatigue. We could wait for Toll Kellinar. See, I did it. We could wait for quite a few people. We could wait for Kid Match. Oh, what are we doing about EXO? I'll scan after this mission. And by scan after this mission, I'm sure I'll forget to scan after this mission. It's been so long without a mission, we've nearly got Solars and a Revolutionary Rebel back. We could take Mistra out if we really wanted to. But who really wants to do that? We could take Potato. Haha, yeah. I'll gear up. I'll decide who I want to take. I probably won't skip for anyone. Be right back with you. I'm not really sure what to say about this squad. We're kind of continuing our inexorable march up the promotions tree. I want to get Ardis to Master Sergeant so I can turn one of our engineers into a mech, similarly with Tribute for our infantry. Ray, I wouldn't mind getting up to Master Sergeant to have in the zone for big emergencies. We've got one promotion to handle on Anarch at Gunnery Sergeant. Now, as an overwatching medic, you'd think vital point targeting is the way to go, because Sentinel comes at Master Sergeant, so that's an extra 4 damage per turn. But with medics, and especially with Anarch's build with Smoke and Mirrors, I love the utility of Sprinter. Sprinter's probably it's quite boring. Sprinter, it just grants mobility, it doesn't grant anything special, but that is so good that I don't think I can pass it up on a build where Anarch has Smoke and Mirrors. And on this mission, as you can see, Anarch's taking the chem grenades. We do have an arc thrower along on Ardis for a cheeky recapture, just in case it comes up. So he's got 3 grenades anyway. Has the Gauss Scattergun for Stuttergun for increased movement. Katie, the Pathfinder, has the kinetic strike module because we've only got 1 flamethrower at the moment. Ultimately, we still have to... We're getting more and more mechs, but we have to get more equipment because, as you can see, the Listener doesn't even have anything in this slot. It promotes mobility, but it would be nice to have even just another set of weapon gyros for +5 aim. So as it is, we've got Ledge of the Skies along. Again, in this slot here, I had nothing to put for Ledge of the Skies. I need more scopes, maybe even a targeting module to give crit chance, especially with the Ghost weapons. But then I figured, hey, let's make sure that Legend of the Skies, a Master Sergeant Alpha Legend of the Skies, let's make sure he doesn't die and give him some extra armor. Onju's along, pretty standard on Onju. I'm going to start putting Onju into the Gene Lab once the Secret Autopsy completes. And yeah, this is a team that can go fast. We've got some very fast movers, and again, that plays into Anarch's synergy with Sprinter. So let's just get rolling. Rolling, where is it? Was it South Africa? Because last mission was South Africa. No, this is India.
Touching down.
The area
Swift
of
rain.
engagement for this mission will be
Monsoon
in
Scener in Jaipur, India. Oh, okay, Central Officer Archon. Don't tell us anything. So, Operation Swift Rain coming to you tomorrow. Tomorrow, the mission's tomorrow, or in 10 minutes if you're me. Because I'm special like that. So we will be defusing a bomb in Jaipur, India. You can join us for us next time tomorrow. I'll see you then.